Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Something Saturday where we just talk about things we didn't get to talk about the rest of the week. So far we have talked about the first Doctor Who special and the second one, so now we gotta talk about the third Doctor Who special leading into the new series, Doctor Who The Giggle. So let's jump right into it. Picture a society where we are always on our phones, always on our screens, always watching TV, always doing something with computers or tablets. Now imagine the very first sound ever heard on a screen was a simple giggle. This giggle festered and hid behind every image we ever watched. Until one day, it was allowed to make itself known to everyone. And now, everyone in society believes that they are absolutely right. Thus, no one ever loses an argument, loses a game. No one ever knows they're wrong. This is the premise of Doctor Who The Giggle. And it is truly one of the more thought-provoking and scary at times, just psychologically scary, not brutally scary, Doctor Who episodes that I've ever seen. It is very much in the vein of what you would find in The Outer Limits. The giggle is hidden behind your screen at all times, and suddenly it's allowed to control your thoughts. Only is it really controlling your thoughts? We all get into online arguments. We all get into debates with other people that get a little bit heated because they don't like the same things that we like. We all think that we're right sometimes even when we're wrong. But imagine there was no question in it at all. And everyone was so dead set that their mind could never be changed. This is the problem that Donna and Doctor Who find themselves in The Giggle. And the person behind it, right from the very beginning, to us at least as the audience, is revealed to be a very old enemy of the Doctor's. And as time goes on, you find out what this enemy's motive is. Sometimes the motive that is the most simple and the least explainable is the scariest motive of all. The Doctor finds himself stuck in a game with his old enemy. And can he win the game? Can he save the world? Can he stop the giggle that is hidden behind every screen? This is one of those episodes that I do feel sort of harkens back to why Doctor Who is actually a good show. Why Doctor Who is liked by so many. The thought-provoking stories, the stories that make you question as to what's right and what's wrong. Whose side are you actually on? Because in a world where we all win the argument, of course, there's something wrong. And the Doctor knows this, and the Doctor must win this game in order to have people go back to some form of normality, if you will. The episode really hammers in the points it's trying to make about TV and media and everything else. It is a commentary on the life and the things that we do as a humanity now versus the things that we may have done years and years ago. It's a commentary on the society we live in. And that's all the good Doctor Who episodes. Doctor Who oftentimes slips in these little nods to life as we know it, and kind of thought-provoking imagery and thought-provoking scenarios to kind of make you ask questions about the society you live in, about right and wrong. This episode's no different. The only difference here is that in order to save us, the Doctor has to play a game against one of his most feared enemies. An enemy that he may not be able to win against. And everything that happens here in this episode is very important to everything that's going to happen, because this third special should lead us directly into the next season of Doctor Who. And it's not a disappointment either, because we are hinted at an enemy to come. We are told that someone is in waiting. But who? If every one of the Doctor's enemies he's faced in these specials are all kind of hinted at something else, and everything's kind of leading up to this, then this threat from this episode is nothing compared to what's coming. Neil Patrick Harris as the toy maker is absolutely brilliant, but then Neil Patrick Harris usually is. Neil Patrick Harris is a song and dance man, and they kind of utilize that within the character and make it work really well. So even though you have every reason to sort of be afraid of it, at the same time, it's more a thought-provoking fear that you should be thinking about than an actual fear of the episode. This episode also mentions several of the Doctor's companions that we haven't seen or heard from in a very long time. And I know a couple people that when they watch this episode are going to be thinking about the companions we've lost in the past. And it's this concept of the Doctor constantly moving, constantly losing people that he loves, that is going to make the new season potentially something worth watching. Because the Doctor, every time he regenerates, heals himself the way he needs to. But everything is not forgotten, and the Doctor always remembers everything from the past. So I definitely recommend this episode. It had a lot of nice callback moments, and it is one of those episodes you have to see. I really cannot spoil for you. I can only tell you kind of the scenario of it all and what it entails, but you honestly have to watch this episode for yourself. As always, we want to know what you guys think, so make sure you leave us that comment in the comment box below. Let us know what you think. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can be a part of the conversation as well. Then, don't forget to hit that like button as hard as you can. It's free, it helps the channel, and we appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers. And you don't want to disappoint Miko, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. At the end of the day, fandom is family.